What's up, guys? It's Allison. It's my weekly meltdown. And guess what I'm doing tonight? I'm watching The Bachelor. Not even halfway in, I already want to shoot myself in the face. Before I do that, I decided, to do this on a whim. I didn't plan on doing this, but I got my candles going. It's cold outside. American Horror Story and Walking Dead are on break right now. That ridiculous fall break bullcrap. Flipping through my guide and I'm like, holy crap. The Bachelor's on. The freaking Bachelor's on tonight. I haven't watched The Bachelor. God, I can't even tell you. It's been that long. From the looks of it, there's a really good reason. I don't like migraines, but for some reason I get my brain is trying to escape my body when I'm watching The Bachelor. Almost like it's trying to save its own life and what cells are working, because it does dumb me down outside the norm. I don't know who Ben Higgins is. I think he was on last year. I think he got rejected. That's normally how you become the new Bachelor. He has a big ass fear of rejection. You know what cures rejection? Going on a national dating show, looking for your future wife, and getting rejected there. That will cure that shit up real quick. He's having a hard time mentally preparing himself for dating 25 different people. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he should have interviewed 25 whores to prep to see what it's like to date that many people at a time. He also took advice from 3 former bachelors. One is still single, and the other 2 are married. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't one of these guys dump the chick that he picked to marry on the final show after the Rosebud, and then picked the woman that he rejected on national television? My head hurts. You're taking advice from this asshole. Really? I'm watching the montage of all these crazy bitches that are going on the show. We got a dentist, we got a crazy chick who met a guy on an airplane and then found him months later and wanted to blame it on fate when we all knew it was Facebook stalking. Some of these girls actually have said, I'm so upset that my relationship ended right before this show started. Bitch, please. Your relationship just happened to end before you were cast in The Bachelor. Let me ask you something. Does your boyfriend know that you were auditioning for the show before your relationship mysteriously ended? The arrivals are so mind-numbing at this point. We've got a pair of twins. So it's double the pleasure, double the fun. This one chick standing around going, well, some are pretty and some are smart and some know how to dress and have nice hair. But then again, I don't see any competition. What? Honey, do you know what you just said about yourself? Random chicks, Amber and Becca, that everybody knows except me, shows up. And when this happens, everyone's tampon falls out. I mean, seriously, people are freaking out. My personal favorite is the crazy bitch who says, I have an advantage over everyone else. And he's like, well, what's that? And she's like, oh, I've been able to stalk you all over social media. I know what your favorite color is. I know what your favorite movie is. I know what kind of underwear you like to wear. Only because I've been stalking you probably outside of social media in person because I'm that psychotic. Why do you get on, I can't get on television, but these crazy bitches can? If I walked up to that guy, I'd be like, look, my name's Allison. If you want a real adult conversation with a woman, you come sit next to me. I will tell you something about every single one of these bitches in here, okay? And we will laugh and we will cut up and we will have a good time. But that doesn't mean I want to be your wife. That just means I want to have fun. I don't know why I'm watching this show. I don't know. don't, and I can't stop, and it's ridiculous. Then we got another crazy bitch talking to him in another language, basically telling him, we belong together, you're mine, I'm gonna burn all these other bitches alive. And he's like, yeah, okay, and hugs her. I don't know what's crazier, that or the crazy bitch before who didn't even fucking give him her name. What the hell? Apologize for the F-bomb. My New Year's resolution was not to use the F word in my vlogs anymore. And I just want to say, this is an uphill battle, and Rome wasn't built in a day. But this show brings out words and feelings in me that I don't even think I should tap on. Then there's that chick with the football. I'm not even going to cover that one. That was dumb. Just dumb. Now I'm looking at a crazy bitch with a unicorn head on. What is wrong with these women? Why? Why are you wearing a unicorn helmet shit on your face? It just fucks up your hair when you take it off. I don't have the strength, mental capacity to make it through all of these introductions. She just said, hold on to my unicorn mask and meet me later. Why? Why? Guess who's not getting the rose? The bitch that's in the BC Alley. That chick, you're not getting a rose. You're not. This chick was at a wedding last week, and she caught the bouquet. And so when she got out of the limo, she throws the bouquet at the dude. And she said, oh my God, this is the, oh! I don't understand this show. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to insult people who are really dedicated to this show. And I'm not making fun. I'm really not. I am making fun. But this is just good fun. But so far, I don't think anyone can hold anything that I've said against me so far. I've yet to see like a real lady come out of the limo. This is insane. That's when I was about to quit. This other bitch gets out of the limo with a rose hat on and says that maybe, or mentions that maybe he could pollinate it later. I'm speechless because I just am. Wow. When a guy says interesting, he really means psycho. One chick is like, everyone in here is beautiful. I thought there'd be at least one ugly chick in here. Wait a minute. No, I'm not the ugly chick. Am I? I'm not calling you ugly because I would never do that because I'm not that kind of person. But if you're looking around for the ugly person and you can't find the ugly person, you're probably the ugly person. Got an elevator that goes up to the 12th floor. 12th floor. I've yet to see one go above the parking garage, underground parking garage, okay? Last but not least, someone shows up with a mini horse. So, let me ask you something. If I go on The Bachelor and I show up with one of my cats, that's acceptable, right? Like, you could show up with the unicorn mask, a fucking rose on the top of your head, your twin sister, and a pony, but I'm the crazy cat lady. I'm shutting this down. I'm gonna shut it down pretty quick. You know what would be great is if that mini horse walked in to where all those women are and took a big shit. That would be the funniest thing I've ever seen, and I have never wished so hard for something so foul in my life. I was gonna go on a tangent about the chick with the bread, but then the next crazy chick showed up in a onesie and said she dressed that way because she wanted to make sure that he was the onesie for her. You're on national television. You're trying to get a husband. And you're doing this on national television. What the So now someone showed up with a pre-printed wedding invitation. I'm losing my mind. Losing it. Don't show up with a pre-printed wedding invitation. Why would you ever do that? Why would I ever watch The Bachelor? That is the better question. Holy crap. Then you have all the girls in the house talking about how they've stalked this poor boy on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all social media. They've all stalked him. Look, I love Chris Evans. He's Captain America. And yes, I have stalked him. I know pretty much everything there is to know about Chris Evans. I do know that if I showed up to go on a date with Chris Evans, I sure wouldn't say, hey, I've watched everything about you on social media and YouTube, and I have like a collage special folder of just pictures of you, separated by shirt, shirtless, Captain America mask on, Captain America mask off, all kinds of pictures. I wouldn't tell him that. And I sure as you know what wouldn't show up with a pre-printed wedding invitation. Just stop watching after the introductions because I have stuff to do. I don't know who's gonna get eliminated, but to be quite honest with you, does it really matter tonight? Because we're not gonna remember them next week. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, like and share my weekly meltdown on YouTube and Facebook. I'm on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 77, or is it Summers 1977? Either or, it's on the screen. I'm on Instagram, the.memphis.darling. Thank you so much for watching. I might be back next week. It just depends. I might be back in a couple of days to talk about the final hour of this show, if I have any freaking brain cells left. But yes, I have a YouTube channel, My Weekly Meltdown. I also cover The Walking Dead and American Horror Story and Big Brother when it's on. So please check it out. Thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time to watch me beat my head against a wall. This has been fun. I hope you enjoyed the mood lighting, even though you can't really see me, but does it really matter? Anyway, love you. I hope you're all doing what you're meant to be doing on this earth, and I will see you maybe next week. Good night.